Welcome back to GTU. If you have a young child who fights you every time you try to put them to bed, or who often wakes you up in the middle of the night, maybe they are struggling with nighttime fears. Co-authors Daryl and McCall Austin are here on the show to tell us about a book they wrote together that could help. It's called Sprite of the Night. In this sponsored interview, welcome you too. I love the setup. We're going to talk all about it in this interview. Daryl, I want to start with you. How did the story come to be?
It came about organically with our own kids initially. We've got 4 littles at home. One of them's a 4-year-old, and he struggled with going to bed at night. He was nervous, and he always came up with the worst stories in his own mind, like just monster under the bed kind of stuff, monster in the closet. And so we wanted to give him another story to think about instead. And so we told him a version of this story, and then we ended up kind of changing it and fine-tuning it. Once I'm a health journalist, and I was assigned to write articles about kids who struggle with nighttime fears for USA Today and the Washington Post and Parents Magazine. And I met a lot of experts from Harvard and Yale and Mayo Clinic and Johns Hopkins, and they helped us understand how these stories can be helpful if certain aspects are included. So we included all of those things, and then we tied it to a comfort item because they said the comfort item was the most important part. It's like an extension of mom and dad when you're alone, and so if you can have a meaningful comfort item introduced in a story, it can be helpful. So then Sprite of the Night was born.
And I love you're a journalist, so you have numbers for us here, of course. 3 out of 4 parents say they have problems with kids who struggle at night. I was one of them.
Yeah, it's extremely common. 73% of all kids either struggle with going to bed at night, or a fear of the dark, or just anxieties in general, separation from mom and dad, that kind of stuff. And this is supposed to help with all of it. It does help with all of it.
McCall, what is the story about?
Okay, so the story is about a wood sprite, basically a forest fairy who lives in the woods and kind of helps the animals, helps protect them, helps comfort them, and then Mother Nature is able to bring these sprites to children who might need them too. Children who are having, fear of the dark, or they're lonely at night, and different things like that, and help them be brave and help protect them and comfort them. The sprites have a little bow and arrow on their back. One of our experts said it's like Elf on the Shelf. But it brings a clinical approach to helping children overcome their fears of the dark.
I was just going to say that. Doesn't it sound like Elf on the Shelf?
It does, but of course, unlike the elf, children can hold ours and touch it and
by the way, it's so cute
comfort.
And so soft. I mean, this is something they would love to sleep with.
It is. It's very soft, yes.
Okay, the illustrations are also gorgeous. Tell us about those, Daryl.
So we wanted the story to come alive. We knew, again, it was all about what was meaningful. And so we both searched for an artist everywhere, and she actually found a dad in Poland named Alexander Jasinski. And immediately, the concept art just showed he got it. He understood exactly what the product was. We fell in love with him, and so we had him create all of the art. And the art is done in such a way where I feel like it jumps off the page, and kids like it even if they aren't afraid of the dark. They just love the pictures, and so they read it over and over again.
And adults probably like flipping through the pages as well.
Yeah.
Did he help design this?
He did. We really wanted
artist?
him to be able to bring his own illustrations to life. And like you said, it's so soft. We spent so much time developing this doll because we wanted, the high quality fabric, the really soft fibers. All of the details are embroidered, not printed. And if you have a child who has a comfort item, you know that that thing is going to get used. So it was really important for us, yes, to be very durable.
Look how darn cute the little bow and arrow is. It's a heart on the arrow. Okay, Daryl, this has been endorsed not only by doctors, but also Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, we've had some awesome support. So a lot of the doctors that we met initially have helped us along the way, and we're super supportive with it. We've got clinical psychologists, a child psychiatrist, we've got social workers, somebody from the American Psychological Association, board of directors from National Sleep Foundation, all these people, and they've been so kind and generous. They recognize how the product worked, why it works, and so they were willing to put their names on it. All of those endorsements are on our website, but probably the one that we were most grateful for came from one of the directors of Yale Child Study Center. Her name is Dr. Wendy Silverman, and she has studied fears of the dark in children for 40 years. And she got the concept immediately and was so kind with the endorsement. And then, yeah, you mentioned Jamie Lee Curtis. She's an amazing
No big
actress.
deal, just A-list Hollywood actress.
She's so sweet. So I've interviewed her a few years back, and as soon as I did, I told her all of our kids loved her, and she sent us all of her children's books and wrote a little hand inscription on all of them. And so naturally, when we had this, we sent it to her, and immediately she was posting it and sharing it, and even while she was like running for the in question for the Academy Awards, and then she won. And so anyway, she's the best. We love
Okay,
her.
the only question left is, where do we get it, you two?
Okay, so we are in Barnes & Noble, Deseret Book. We are on Amazon. If you're searching for it on Amazon, you would just type in Sprite of the Night. If you type in book or doll, for some reason, the search engines won't find it. So Sprite of the Night, and then spriteofthenight.com. We have it, and our website, spriteofthenight.com, is the only place you can get the boy version.
And just barely in Target, too. Congratulations.
Yes.
All the information on your screen and now on our website at abc4.com/GTU. And our thanks to Sprite of the Night for that sponsored interview. You two, thank you so much.
Thank you, Nisha.
For being here. This will help parents out there so much. We're back with more GTU after this.